Listen, man. Listen, man. Listen, man. Listen. We talking practice.
Hey, this is Matthew Harvey here with the 12 o'clock siren recording live at the 903 Broadband Studios at Cowboy Corner on the southeast side of the downtown Leonard Square. On my left hand is James. These Oreos are expired Hartley.
Thank you for saving me from trying those.
Yeah, don't eat the Oreos.
Yeah, they're not good anymore. That's
They're
what
old.
you said. And I just put it down.
They're old.
Is that a fat joke too? Like
That was two fat jokes. We're on the recap.
Man.
Hot off a coach, principal, Mr.
No,
Kent,
I can't say anything other than coach.
and Mr. Gary Philbin
Yep.
of the Blandells.
We were going to have Daniel here for the recap,
We were.
but he had golf. I didn't know that. Then we were going to have
Some people golf on Wednesdays.
I know. And then we were going to have Kenneth here, but he wasn't able to make it. And then we were going to have Garrett here, and he was also not able to make it. So it's just y'all are stuck with us tonight.
Just you and I.
Yeah. Anyway.
But we haven't done this in, what'd you say, 9 weeks?
It's 9 or 10 weeks.
Has it really been 9 weeks?
May 3rd was our last episode with Miss Terry Lee Chicas, and that was the last one.
2
So
solid months, 2.5 months.
yeah, so
Wow.
10 weeks.
Yeah. Well, I've been busy.
I've been busy.
You've
as
been
well.
busy.
Yeah.
It's just been busy in general. It's been
People-
weird in general.
Yeah, people hadn't been able to come out.
And yeah, I mean, everything's been up in the air.
Yeah.
And the Leonard picnic has been canceled.
Everything's been canceled.
Everything's basically canceled.
We were supposed to do this last week, and we had to reschedule.
We were supposed to do this last week, yeah.
No. I don't know, man. It's weird times. It's weird
But
times.
what has been going on?
Man, I don't know. I'm sitting here talking to these cats, and they're all talking about like musicianship and rehearsing and stuff, and it just makes me want to put my guitars away because I'm just not good.
It's
Like-
supposed to inspire you.
It doesn't.
No.
That dude had a 6-string bass. I had a 7-string guitar once. I had to sell it.
Yeah,
couldn't
was
figure it
just
out.
too much.
They're like, man, it's B below E, and I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Well,
That's just the 7th string.
I don't know what it means either. I'm worse than you are.
Man. Anyway,
You're years leaps and beyonds.
I don't know.
Leaps and bounds beyond.
There you
that's what
go.
I meant.
Maybe music is a little too advanced for
Yeah,
you.
it's just not my thing.
No, I
What
can
can I
play
say?
Smells Like Teen Spirit or something. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach is good. I told that story about Garrett and I going over, and I mean, it's not that like Back in Black is some sort of classical, amazing thing to play, but just he played it with such ease and finesse, and I was
Yeah.
just like, man, that's really good. I'm not.
Must be nice.
Yeah, I was like, you're really good. I'm not, and I'm sorry I disappoint you at music and basketball. You know.
Yeah.
No, Coach was good. Coach, I loved. Matter of fact, I would like a point of clarification. I jokingly earlier in the podcast, he said, if we win, it's the kids, and if we lose, it's the coach. And I was like, yeah, I blame you too, Coach. But I don't ever. Coach was a good coach. I enjoyed playing for him.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what's been going on with you.
He was my government teacher too.
Really? I see.
Yeah.
I don't think I had him. I don't think I had him as a teacher. I just had him as. I don't remember him. I mean, I always just remember him making me run. So that's overtakes.
We
You know.
did make him run horses. Is it horses?
Yeah. Well, so Coach Nix called them horses. Most coaches call them lions or suicides.
Suicides, yeah.
Yeah. He was late. They were late showing up, and we said we were gonna. Hey, yeah. Every minute you're late, it's one set of lions, buddy. He didn't run them though. He was like, "Oh yeah, you are funny." And I was like, "We're not joking.
No, we're serious.
Yeah, we're serious, Coach." You remember all those speeches you gave me about integrity and showing up on time?
This is
your time, sir.
We were here
Yeah, we were here cooking kettle corn.
cooking kettle corn. Yeah, we did. We're gonna start the scavenger hunt.
Back up.
back up for the weekend for the Leonard picnic.
Yeah.
We've got a few people that have donated things
Got some swag.
to give away some swag, and with some kettle corn, we'll set you up with some scavenger locations and prize packs.
Yeah. It'll be good.
And the kettle corn's delicious.
It is. I ate
We-
about 7 bags of
We
it.
ate a batch ourselves.
Yeah. For every bag that we bagged up, we probably ate half of one.
Yeah.
So
First United has dropped off a bunch of things,
shh, don't
and we
tell
got
anybody.
a podcast to do with them.
Do we?
Yeah.
When
Because
is it?
they were a certain tier level
Sponsor.
on the
That's right.
the picnic sponsor
Man, I
list.
hate that, dude. I hate that the picnic's
It's a
canceled. This was
shame.
going to be a good
This
year.
is gonna be like top notch.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
That's all right. We got another year of fundraising. Next year's going to be
Yeah,
even better.
I think so.
Assuming there's not some other global crisis,
Yeah,
you know.
they just cancel all social events for the foreseeable future.
Oh. I don't want that.
No, not at all.
I can't my psyche can take it, but my diet cannot. My ability to drink alcohol at any given time of the day has leveled up,
Yeah.
and also eat red meat at any given time of the day has
Yeah.
leveled up. Steak for breakfast has happened several times. Steak and eggs.
I invited James up for some tri-tip the other day,
Yeah.
and he couldn't make it, but I proceeded to eat all of it.
And I invited Matthew out for some chuck roast burnt ends, and he couldn't make it, and I ate all of it.
Like within days of each other.
Oh, yeah. One day of each other, I think.
Yeah.
So what's been going on with you? I know.
Speaking of social things, we went to some social thing last weekend.
What'd you go to?
The Blue Ridge Rodeo.
Oh, how was it?
It was great.
Did anybody
I
social
think they
distance?
put on a terrific rodeo overall.
So here's the problem. It's too hot.
I tell you what, we sat on the top row.
Okay.
There's a breeze.
Yeah,
Felt great.
that's good.
I can't complain about the heat.
Man.
It was not the heat.
Eric Rubel.
It was hot.
Did I just said Eric Rubel?
You
Shout out.
did.
We were talking about bands earlier. Shout out Eric. No, Eric Sampson posted a thing the other day about the national anthem hitting just a little harder when
The bulls
rough stocks loaded up,
the
man.
chutes are loaded.
Yeah, and I kind of get it, man. There is something Americana about the rodeo. Is that singularly ours? I think it is.
Yeah, of course. Well,
Yeah.
there's offshoots. There's
Well,
the
sure.
Spanish and the Brazilian and the Mexican and all that stuff. But the rodeo is a very American thing,
Yeah, it's awesome.
and it's always started with a prayer and the pledge.
Probably racist.
Yeah,
Probably.
we're getting into that later.
Okay.
Save
Yeah.
that. The rodeo was great though. We showed up early because we didn't know whether to expect a huge crowd or a typical crowd. And we got there about an hour early. We played some quarters up at the cafe,
Oh, okay.
Nick's
What-
Cafe,
What did you?
the quarter pusher machine.
Oh, that kind of quarters.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I played some quarters
We went
yesterday.
early so we could play some quarters,
Yeah.
and then went to the rodeo. I proceeded to get a quesadilla, a barbecue sandwich, and I smuggled in some kettle corn. I ate
Everything
all
during
of
this
it.
pandemic is food.
I
based.
ate all of it
Of course you did.
by myself.
I'd be
and my
disappointed
wife
if
packed
you
her
didn't.
own healthy meal
Good for her.
and watched me just stuff my face.
Yeah, that's why she's disgusted with you.
Yep.
My wife's in the same boat. She's all working out and like keto and this and that, and I'm just like, put it all in my face.
I love the clown show,
Yeah, yeah.
the rodeo clown show.
Mhm.
It's always like mother-in-law jokes,
yeah,
and it's just very cliche,
yeah,
kind of
Pretty mild.
rural humor.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. I like the bull riding, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Bull riding's great.
I will say this about the Blue Ridge Rodeo that I've noticed: the bulls just don't have the anchor. Like it doesn't quite seal the deal
Really?
in the show.
Hmm.
It's either 4 bulls or 8 bulls, let's say 8,
Okay.
and nobody stays on,
Uh,
or it's over within like 5 minutes. You're like, that was it,
Right.
That was it.
yeah,
Like the
we're used
rest of
to-
it, like I really got a kick out of the trick riders. There was like girls that would do the splits off the side of a horse upside down, almost hitting their head on the ground. Like, it was pretty impressive.
Wow.
But the bulls, I love the bulls. I
Yeah.
love watching the bulls. I watch them on TV. But it was not,
Nobody super impressed you.
the punch wasn't there,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, I mean, we're used to now the PBR and then, like PRCA and that's everything. That's the anchor thing. And so
I will say I saw one of the nastiest jukes I've ever seen of a Bronco in my life.
really.
In my life. And the guy calling the announcer, he was on the mic, and I think he just went, "Whoa!" when he saw it. And I've never seen anything like it. I've not been to that many rodeos,
Sure.
but it was a pretty impressive juke.
How did the bronc rider, did he?
He did not correct for it. He did not correct.
Dang.
But no, it was very cool the way. And the clowns always have like a car that splits in half and has like fireworks attached to it.
Yeah.
You know, they have that part of the show,
Sure.
which I always think is funny. I like that part.
I wonder if they're doing the Kugelhand rodeo this
They
year.
canceled it.
They canceled.
Yeah, I think there's one in Celeste / Merritt coming up on the 25th.
Maybe we should go to that.
Yeah, I love freaking rodeos.
Yeah.
Small town rodeos.
You know what I
do.
don't love though?
The Heat?
No, when it comes to rodeos,
25th.
is the. Have you ever been to a ranch rodeo? There's like two diverse paths in rodeos, and you got like your rodeos that you go to, and then you got ranch rodeos. And look, feel free to comment on this. Anybody who listens to this, I've only been to like one, but it's more geared towards like cutting horses and like herding cattle and being able to do that. And that's awesome if you're into all that. But I was not, and so I was like, "Where's the bull riding and stuff like that?" And it just wasn't there. They just didn't have that
At the
It was-
ranches?
Yeah, it usually took place on somebody's big arena and their big wealthy ranch they
Yeah.
have, and there'd be a lot of people there, and it was always a cool social event. But as far as a spectator event,
Did you say cutting or roping?
both they would do. I
Yeah.
mean, they would do some of the regular like rodeo events, but it was centered. It felt to me at the time that I went to the one I did, it felt centered around like cutting horses and whatnot,
Gotcha.
and that's awesome too.
Yeah.
But I want to see like blood.
8-second ride.
Yeah, kind of. So that's why, I mean, even when I go to like the Houston rodeo and whatnot, like bronc riders, that's fun too. All the rough stock stuff is fun, but like bronc, like whether it's bareback or saddle bronc, like 85% of the field rides.
Yeah.
It's just not as hard as bull riding, And I say this not doing either of them,
Sure.
okay? So I get it, but that's why I love the bulls. Like I like when you can see 5 or 6 people ride, but 75 or 85% of the field does not ride.
Yeah. I will say the portion of the rodeo where they have the team of 3 volunteers that try to tame a quote-unquote steer.
Yep.
With a lasso around his neck with a saddle and attempt to ride it. J&J Rodeos out of Cooper, Texas, got the biggest bulls they could find and put a lasso around their head and told 3 strangers to strap on. It was
It
ridiculous.
stepped it up a notch.
Everybody around me looked at me like it was my fault, like they're terrified for these people's lives. Like all the people around me in the bleachers were like, "Oh my God!"
Yeah, why are you looking at me?
Why? Yeah, I was like, "Why? I didn't choose these people."
Yeah.
But
You thought it
everybody
was 'cause-
looked at each other like, "Those bulls are way too big."
Yeah.
And it turned out that that was the case, and all the bulls got down to the end of the arena, and nobody touched them
No, they're like,
after
"No,
that.
today's not the day."
They look like bucking stock.
Right.
I don't know much about bucking bulls, but they were big.
Well, maybe they were. Maybe they were supposed to be steers and weren't.
Yeah,
Maybe
Yeah.
they had a couple years on them.
they might. Yeah, very true.
I wonder if they're going to have like the. Is the PRCA going on? I don't even. I'm so
The
ignorant.
PBR is
about
going on.
PBR's going
Yeah,
on. No
they're
spectators.
going no
probably.
spectators, all masks. It's on every Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean, geez,
yeah
UFC,
as far as I know, unless it's
UFC
taped.
bought an
not-
island or whatever.
Yeah.
They're doing spectatorless fights.
Yeah,
Joe Rogan says it's weird calling them.
I bet.
There's just nobody there. It's also kind of cool.
You need
in
some
ways.
reaction.
Yeah,
but
well,
yeah, it's got to have its own
It's
coolness
quiet.
to
You
it.
can hear people hitting each
Yeah.
other. Like fists into rib cages.
It's like a tennis match.
Except with human body parts. Oh man, I was scrolling through TikTok the other day, and there was this kid. He's 13, and he has a TikTok, and he's the youth MMA champion. And I thought, my God, in some of his videos, I'm like, this kid is out there just doing it, and he's 13. Man, made me feel. I was like, I need to go do some push-ups, or something. I'm 36. I'm not doing that.
You have a TikTok, though.
I do have a TikTok. I made one video.
You're almost there.
Did you like it?
I couldn't bring it up. You sent it to me. It wouldn't let me bring it up.
Oh,
yeah.
Man. I got to show you
I
this.
meant to say this earlier.
I'm sorry, folks. Y'all should go visit my one TikTok video. I felt like that. Have y'all seen that meme of Steve Buscemi where he's like, "What's up, fellow kids?" I felt like that. Here we go. Watch this. It involves food, of course.
Eggs at that.
Eggs.
Yeah, I like it.
Let's see you wobble.
Shake it, shake it.
That's it.
Drop it. Don't breaky, the cracky.
The yolk.
Or the yolky.
Got to sop that up with the toast.
Shelly.
Anyway.
July 4th passed.
I did.
Work our way backwards.
Matter of fact, what was your 38th birthday?
Yeah, actually. 38th birthday. July 3rd.
Getting close, son.
I know.
Man.
I know.
It was a good birthday weekend for you though, huh?
Yep, no complaints.
Yeah,
Went to the lake 2 days in a row.
You
Enjoyed
didn't
it.
stay
relaxed.
up there though, did you?
We didn't stay. We just came back every day.
Yeah.
It's a little more tame than it used to be.
Yeah. You slept better too, didn't you?
I slept better, yeah. Lake Texoma was a good time. Ran into some random folks and got to relax with the family and enjoy the day. Went up there to the island, the little restaurant. Had some lunch and then launched the boat.
Where's
the
the
jet
restaurant?
ski? The island up at Highport Marina.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
It's
not
called
on the island.
The restaurant is called the Island.
I was like, that's new.
But there's also the islands
Right.
that you might go to party or hang out.
Or to sit mildly and enjoy the weather.
Or to scuba dive. I don't know.
Do whatever you. I don't know your life.
So we just did lunch up there and then launched the boat and jet ski.
What'd you eat for lunch at the island?
That's a good question. Reuben.
Oh,
I got a Reuben.
How was it?
It was good.
Yeah.
Dad and I
Felt
both
like that.
got a Reuben.
Felt like that's an odd choice for the island.
Yeah.
Might have went with a catfish platter or something.
Yeah, I don't know what came over me. We had
I'm getting that Reuben.
we had stuffed avocado to start off with. And
I
it was
like that.
It was quite big,
Yeah.
and the Reuben kicked it off.
How was that stuffed avocado?
Very good.
But it
very
was.
good, yeah.
I'm a big avocado fan.
Mom
so
actually got one for her meal too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. My 6-year-old likes avocados. He
yeah.
was one for Halloween.
He was.
Uh-huh.
What was the joke on that?
Not-
Fresh
just a-
avocado.
fresh avocado.
Fresh avocado.
Fresh
Fresh
avocado.
avocado.
Okay,
Tell the
get down to-
backstory on that.
Oh, there's just a funny video out there of somebody showing up, as one of those marquee signs in like Arby's, and the letters had dropped off. And he said, "Hey, get down to Arby's. We got fresh avocado." It's way not as funny hearing it on the podcast as it is seeing the video.
And supposed to say, of course, fresh avocado. Fresh avocado.
Hey, here's something that'll blow your mind. Arby's, right? What
Yeah.
are they known for? The roast beef. What if Arby's is just phonetical for RB, which stands for roast beef?
Roast beef. I think I've heard that.
Really?
Or
I did.
another version of it.
I threw my phone at the wall
RB.
when I saw it.
Yeah, I think I've heard that.
Arby's. It's RB's.
Yeah. Makes sense.
It does. Like, there's some marketing guy that whenever this started, it's finally going, people are finally
Yeah,
getting it.
oh,
Yeah.
it took this long.
Yeah. I got fired, but,
I
anyway.
came up with that.
So
So July 4th, we were up at Texoma, did the
Yeah.
fireworks up there.
I think I
on
even told you
July
I was
3rd
gonna
and 4th.
call you, and I was like, I want to call you. We'll come out to the lake. And we just didn't. I just bowed out on my word there.
Yeah.
No, we went and saw. We usually do fireworks at the house, but this year I just didn't get around to buying any.
Yeah.
So we went up to Denison, by the stadium and watched fireworks. Yeah. I don't know. Should we just pause it or
Just keep going.
should I rap? I don't know. Matthew's leaving me for a second. Guys, this is awkward. Matthew had to go use the little boy's room, and well, he left me, and now I don't know what to say. Yeah, it's very awkward. Maybe I should play a song. I'm trying to scramble and Bluetooth my phone to this stupid broadcaster. Oh, here he's coming back. Oh, it's by the stadium. And he's back, folks. Thank you for bearing with that awkward 25 seconds.
Where in Denison was the fireworks?
High school
Or
stadium.
were they?
And it was, we parked in what turned out to be the Denison Local Alcoholics Anonymous chapter.
Ah.
So luckily, I didn't bring any of my alcohol, but they were really nice. They were cooking hot dogs and stuff. We sat out there, we watched that, and had a good time, and rolled home.
Right on.
It's pretty tame.
Who put it on?
I don't know the answer. City. I'm guessing the city of Denison. They also in the stadium. They also had like bands playing, but we didn't go in because
No.
they required like social distancing and masks and all this, and it just seemed like more of a hassle.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So that was July 4th for the Hartley family.
Cool.
Yeah, pretty tame all the way around. It seems.
Cool. Did you see the firework display in Plano? Got out of control.
I did not. Wild animal just walked in here.
A cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not. What happened?
The Plano, I think it was like Plano West, maybe fireworks display, blew off like prematurely,
Ugh.
and set some wildfire or some grass ablaze, and it was kind of nasty.
Man.
I don't think anybody got hurt though. It was
No.
all good.
That'd have been interesting to see.
But it was pretty, it was pretty impressive.
I wonder, you talk about Plano West. Has anybody been over to the Shops at Legacy West, the new Shops at Legacy?
Yeah,
Like, have you been to the Legacy Hall where they have all the food stalls?
I have not.
Dude,
I know.
we should go do a podcast there.
COVID, man.
It's like,
COVID can't go.
well, yeah, but it's been open for like 2 years.
Oh,
Man, it's got like 20 or 30 food stalls.
I hear it's awesome.
It is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan, but I wonder what's happening with it right now.
Probably not doing too well.
Mm-mm.
Everybody's doing too terribly now, food wise. You know, in the McKinney Square, we were just talking pre-show
Yeah,
about the pub going under, and the Celt has been
man.
kicking and screaming for a while.
I straight up asked them like how I could help. I don't want that place to go under. Like I
Yeah.
will donate money without having
Yeah.
pints given to me. You know.
Seems like it's inevitable almost.
But yeah, if they keep
Sad.
shutting it down. And here's the thing, I get it, but the bars aren't what was doing it. Like every bar I've been into during COVID was like very socially distanced and
Yeah.
like, you know, so
Yeah.
it's like
Try and do what they can.
yeah, I mean they shut them all down and like Houston and you know the that 65,000 person protest. That's fine.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
don't go have a Reuben and a Guinness. You know?
By God, don't.
Seems weird, doesn't it?
It is bizarre.
Mm.
I thought a Irish car bomb was the answer.
Yeah.
At one point.
So did the IRA. Why is it? Oh, it's that. What do you call that color? Is that a calico cat?
I think it's calico.
Is it?
The yellow style cat.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody tell us. Okay, so July 4th, COVID. We've hit those high points.
I don't
Jeez.
really want to talk about COVID much more.
No. George Floyd.
Nah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That sucked. Sorry for you. But then that kicked off a season of rioting and protesting.
Rioting. Yeah, it's been kind of glib.
Yeah. It has been a weird season, man. Glib's a good word for it. Everybody's just like kind of done.
Yeah.
You know? And it's election year.
Yeah.
My God. You know?
We've got 4 more years of this or
not. Yeah. Yeah.
Or maybe not.
Yeah. We've got 4 more years of this or of like Biden misspeaking, you know, sniffing people's hair.
Yeah.
So
Man. Is that all we got?
That's it, dude.
24 minutes.
24
recap.
minutes. And he left me alone for an awkward half minute. He really had to go. The little boys are in there.
Yeah, that'll be all right.
Yeah.
We do have the scavenger hunt items that'll be going out this weekend.
Yep.
In lieu of the Leonard picnic, just to give you something to do, maybe.
Yep.
Because you might not
Or just
be going there, or just want something to do, or want some kettle corn.
yeah. I like maybe
Freshly cooked.
I'm so starved for like attention. I'm gonna take kettle corn and hide it at my house and put pictures, and then people show up and I'll just hang out with them.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, now you gotta hang out.
Yeah. You know, they'll be like, "Oh man."
Just we'll hide all the kettle corn on the way to your house,
Yeah.
and then people get there and they're like, "Oh, hey,
Yeah.
this is
They're
weird.
like, "Oh man,
We just want the kettle
I
corn."
didn't think
man."
you'd be home." You know. And I'm like, "Hey,
What'd
come-
you think? You're in my driveway.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, can I show you my toys? You know, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, come hang out.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Toys.
Well, folks, I'm going to be honest. I really enjoyed the Blandels podcast. I hope you did
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
It feels good being back on, you know?
Back in the saddle again.
That's it. That's a little past their era.
Yeah. Yeah,
they,
it is.
they won't cover that.
Yep.
But anyway.
Thanks again to the 903 Broadband folks for keeping us up and going, even though it's been a while.
It has been a while.
And what was that number, James?
Oh, man. I don't know.
James, you know the number.
I really don't. I
It
promise
is
I
so
don't.
easy to remember. I can't believe you forgot it.
Why
It's
don't you tell me?
855.
903?
Yep. Flash.
Flash.
3527.
Which makes sense
Yeah.
because it's fast.
Yeah. So remember 855.
Yep.
All right.
903.
And what's our area code? 903.
And
Yeah.
it's fast, so it must be a
Flash.
flash.
Yeah, it's got to be a flash.
Oh.
Yeah, go check them out. Thank you very much for bearing with us through this rusty little one. Go ahead, James.
Yeah, I was going to say next week we'll have a guest on the recap too, so it won't just be painful. Like, you know, me
James
sitting here.
talking while I go to the bathroom.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Y'all have a good night.
See ya.